Yo, welcome back, YouTube. Liger Productions again. Back with another tutorial. Hopefully, this one's a little bit better. After doing the first one, I feel like I'm already addicted to this shit. So let's get to it. Probably gonna, do something dark, little dark vibe, and then throw some fucking crazy ass drums on it. So hopefully you enjoy. Let's get to it. All right, let's get started. So one of the first things I like to do is my melodies. So I'm gonna get straight to it. Omnisphere. To make this tutorial quicker, I'm gonna use a MIDI. Um, Roast me. I don't care. I use MIDIs every now and then, but I don't ever use a MIDI to where you could tell. You know what I mean? That I'm stealing somebody's shit. So my my little thing is that I'll go in here and I'll put it on the arps, and then I'll go for the bells, and I'll hit this to kind of get it going, and then just pick the first one that comes up. And then I'm not gonna just use the first sound that comes there. I'm gonna go through it and pick the one that I want, um, and we'll go from there. So we might go a little bit slower, maybe 103. So this is gonna be like, think a Space Cadet by Gunna, and then like let's throw Travis Scott on that shit. So I'm just gonna grab one of these midis, and we're gonna listen what it sounds like. All right. So what I'm gonna do. Delete. So I like that, but we're gonna go with a different sound. So we're gonna EQ it. So we EQ'd it, and then I'm gonna throw a Fruity Convolver, I think, on it. It's a reverb, and it really gives it a nice spacey sound. Plus, there's a preset on a trap kit I got, a Pyrex trap sound kit. It was a free kit. There is a preset mixer area, and I use the full mix. I changed it a little bit, but for the most part, I kind of like the way it's set up. Turn these two on, turn this up all the way, and I will turn this to a Maximus. And then when I mix and stuff, I fuck with that. But for now, this is just how I'm going to leave it. Alright, so that's pretty trippy. We can always try and make it seem a little bit darker. So by doing that, I'm just going to maybe pull down a couple. put some dark sound on it. This right off the back is something that I usually do when I really want to bring in that dark Travis Scott vibe. And Metro Boomin, of course, because Metro Boomin is um, known for his dark beats, synth bass, and the 808s. It's just really good sound. So I have my settings on there. If you need to watch that again, please stop the video and go watch the settings, and then you'll have one of the perfect synth bass, if you ask me. So my synth bass patterns are usually based on the bass notes. So let's just see. So maybe you see how it's already dark. Okay, so maybe this. Alright, so see, I like that. Most of the time, I try to go based off of the ghost notes, but sometimes the ghost notes aren't always. Oh, actually, yeah, that is in the note. Yeah, so I was right. Good fucking ear, guy. So there we go. Copy that. Copy. Pattern two. Paste. Pattern one. Cut that shit. Pattern one, I'm gonna put it, and then this one right here, I'm gonna put the same thing, and so that's what it sounds like. So now let's get straight to the drums, because then after the percussion and shit, then we can do the 808. As far as I'm concerned, that's probably my favorite part. It makes the beat. It really does. So I got my go-tos. This is a Metro Boomin type beat, so I'm going to the Metro Boomin. Now, I EQ the fuck out of my fucking pitch when it's like super, the frequencies are high in it, and it just fucking kills your ears. So I always lower mine. I don't care. Some people like their shit high. I don't. Mixer, EQ it, and when I mean I EQ the fuck out of it, I mean that. Like, take out all that. Plus, like if you have 808s, sometimes they can clash and make it sound really weird. So let's see what this sounds like now. See, it's nice. the clap that kind of, you know, will show you how to where you're going. So mine on here is the Spins clap. I fuck with that clap so tough. Trap claps, this is the 4 bars right here. So usually in the middle of each bar. That's usually how I do it. And I'll add like one right there. Because that's what they did in Space Cadet, if you really want to know the truth. So, but I think they did it on the last, at the end of the 4 bars. But anyways. Blended and not hurt your ears so goddamn much. There we go. Alright, motherfucker. I did Control A and then Control L is to make all the 808s come together. No spaces between the piano roll. This shit right here. See how I brought it all the way out? It was probably just one little note here and it stretched it all the way to the next note. The reason why I do that is because, you know, since I have a synth bass in here, I need to cut off my 808 as soon as the fucking note, as soon as it changes. So as soon as I turn off the 808 and add another pattern, I don't want it to bleed. So you do that with your 808. You cut it how I just did, and here it is. You just, this is the only one that's turned all the way to the right, and everything else is turned to the left. Next, I'm going to copy that. Oops, unpaste it. Go back. Copy it. Take it down to pattern 5. I'm going to paste it there. Go back to pattern 1. Delete that shit. Cut it. And then go to pattern 5. Boom. Put it in there. Next step is going to be in the mixer. So put that right in there. And I forgot to put the clap in there, so I'll do that real quick. 808s are typically in the sub area over here on the left side. And so I will cut off a majority of it to give that 808 some room to breathe. And then depending on how loud it hits already, I can turn this wave shaper up a little bit. Nice. You want to pay attention to that. It's not hitting over it, it's right underneath it. So there's that. Typically this is high, I will beat with the 808. velocity all the way up. Alright, so real quick, I'm going to turn that harmless bass back on, and what I'm going to do is highlight all this and bring it over, and then just to kind of show you how to make this. So it's going to start off. How I would build it technically. All right, YouTube. Well, that was it. Just not one of my best beats that I've ever made, but a tutorial nonetheless to show you how I do it. If there was any help at all or anything you learned, I'm glad. Hit that like button. If not, subscribe for sure. I'll come out with beats every day. Shit that I take my time with and make sound way better when I mix and master them. Anyways, roast me in the comments. I don't give a fuck. I'm cool with it. Peace.